today, as usual, just a reminder, anytime I say freeze, we all stop what we're doing. If we have any equipment, we set it down, we take one step back, we look up at me. All right, that way I know you're listening. When I say go, that's your cue to start the activity, okay? But until I say go, I need you to listen to me, all right? Questions on that? Okay. Who can tell me what we worked on yesterday? Go ahead. Dancing? Yep, absolutely. We can be a little more specific. Levels, yes, very good, levels. Can you tell me the three that we worked on? Yes, low, medium, and high, right? So we're working on levels yesterday. Today we're going to work on timing. So that is, are we dancing on beat, off the beat, with the rhythm, sporadically? It's basically the when we're moving, when we're doing the movement, right? So today we're going to incorporate the movements that we've already learned, fundamental movements. Skipping, jogging, or skipping, leaping, jumping, hopping, yep, all those. With the levels we've learned, low, medium, high, we're going to incorporate timing into it, okay? So, our activity today is follow the leader, dance style, all right? What we're going to do is we're going to have a leader at the front of the line, and everybody's going to be in a line behind the leader. The leader gets to choose what kind of movement we're going to be doing, right? So they could be skipping, or they could be walking, or they could be running, could be hopping, leaping, any of the movements we covered. I am going to yell out what level we're on, right? So we combined them yesterday, so we should have a general idea of how to do some of those, get creative. And then we're going to add today is a beat, all right? So I might just start clapping or counting or anything like that. And what I want you guys to start to do is try and do that movement to the beat. Okay, so it might look like this. Right, so we're walking to the beat or skipping with the beat, okay? If we start to get on a roll and it looks like everybody has it going pretty well, I'm going to start playing some music and let you guys try and find the beat. It might help you at first, but then I'm going to see if you guys can find it, all right? Any questions? Go ahead. Good question. Yes, so front of the line, the leader is only telling you what kind of movement, right? Everything else is going to come from me. So the leader gets to decide if you're skipping or hopping, running, anything like that. The levels are me. Levels I'll tell you, as well as the beat. Good question. Any other questions? Go ahead. That's a very good question. The leader is going to be leading for a while, and then I'll say switch. That leader is then going to go to the back of the line, and the person that was right behind them is now the new leader, okay? Good question, good question. Okay, any others? All right. Who would like to volunteer as the first leader? David, all right, David, come on up. David, can you head to the center of the circle and hang out there while I tell the rest of the class what to do? Thank you very much, David. All right. When I say go, in 20 seconds or less, I need you to stand up. When I say go, stand up, walk over, and form a line behind David. Don't worry. Everybody will get a chance to be a leader, so it doesn't matter where in the line you are. And when we all look ready, I will start the activity. Ready, go. All right, David, are you ready? Got a movement picked out? All right, go ahead, start your movement. We're going to be going at a medium level, guys, medium level. Good, you picked skip, so you're skipping at a medium level. Alright, are we ready for the first timing? Gonna be nice and easy, alright? So we're skipping to the beat. Very good. And we'll progress from there. We'd add in different beats. We'd make sure we're switching our leaders. Eventually we'd go to music. I could start with 1, 2, 3 and tell them to go on 3 so they get a little bit more comfortable with counting. But eventually we'd go to the music, and at first I would probably clap out the beat that I want them to hear in the music. And then after that, if it looks like they have it, maybe we start letting the music go on their own, all the while trying to incorporate some low levels and some high levels. Not trying to overwhelm them. It's harder to leap at a low level. We'll probably leap at a high level and make things kind of conducive, but we might toss a couple curveballs in there, keep them on their toes. But overall, that's a good way to combine their movements, their levels, and introduce the idea of timing or the beat or the rhythm.